welcome. That is a lot of welcomes. It's episode number 369. Nice. Yeah, and you're here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. But of course, you can hear the tones of Mr. Matt Quine. So hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Way.
I'm back.
Indeed. And does he sound any different? Because this is definitely a different presence this week. Nice.
I'm in a new house. I'm in a room that's probably twice the size of the old one as well, so it's probably a bit echoey because there's like a lot of clear walls that I probably need to put maybe some acoustic treatment down. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah,
for a podcast.
We've got these wonderfully very directional microphones. Like by design, I made sure that we all had these lovely microphones that were very good at rejecting sounds from other sources and picked up basically what's in front of them.
Yeah.
So
we should be good.
Yeah. It should be quite a good sounding podcast. You just reminded me, like when I first moved into this house and in this room, this exact room, it was like the first thing that I moved in was an amp and a guitar, and it was echoey as shit. I was like, my God, like how is this room? Because it's a tiny little box room. It's like, how is this? How does this sound?
That same room.
Yeah. And now I'm in it and it's dead as shit because I've got basically everything in there.
Yeah, you've got a corner of guitars is the only way to describe it.
Yeah. I mean, it's my solution to soundproofing, that is. I mean, it's probably not the most cost-effective method of soundproofing, but it sure is fun. So.
Yeah. Definitely a good way to go about it, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's mainly all the guitar cases with their padding that soaks up a lot of the reverb. So that's how I deal with that. We're going to mention our sponsor because why wouldn't we? It is, of course, affordable.co.uk. Affordable brings you pedals from DemonFX, JSA Effects, Mosky, Joyo, 4D, Caline, Nux, Movil, Chord, and Mvarve. I still haven't figured out how to pronounce that one. Mvarve, yeah. They're not in stock yet, but they will be in stock soon. They're showing on the site, so if you are interested in those Mvarve pedals, Mvaves, have a look. I think they might be the same company that do Kuvarve. Yeah, Kuvarve.
Yeah.
That are known for that one really cool fuzz that they do. But I've heard that like the other pedals are pretty cool as well. Yeah, they're a UK company. They've got all their stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging, and you should definitely check them out at affordable.co.uk. I think either this weekend or next weekend, Affordable will be at a UK guitar show. If you want any more information on that, if you want information on the information, check out his socials. He's much better at this than I am. I've done my part. I've prompted you to check it. The rest is on you.
Infonation is a very early 2000s thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Check out the Infonation.
Yeah, maybe early, late 90s, early 2000s news show. Infonation.
Yeah.
On just after Pop World. Oh, remember Pop World with Simon Anstill and Nikita Oliver?
Yeah, that's a long time ago now.
It is. That just if you're wondering how old I am, I'm that old. Oh dear. Yes. So these podcasts, we usually start them off by entertaining a little bit of shit news, and this week's shit news is a slightly different one because it's not Gibson or Fender. which
Hey!
I know.
To be fair, it could have been either as well.
Yes, yeah. Like they've had some. I mean, they are consistent in releasing shit. They're a bit like throwing spaghetti at a wall. Those two companies are, aren't they? And they're just seeing which bits stick. And like, funnily enough, it's the classic shit that you've been releasing for the past 50 years. That's the stuff that sells.
Yeah.
We're creatures of habit. We like to moan that we want innovation, and then when you innovate, we go, no, bring out the old thing.
Stop that. Give me a 59 Les Paul or a 62 Strat. That's what we want.
That's it, yeah. Oh, we're just complete and utter bastards, aren't we, as a community?
Innovate. What are you doing that for? Put it back to how it used to be.
Not like that. Yeah, by innovating.
Give us stainless steel fret. Stop with this fucking new pickup configurations and new shapes and stuff. Give us stainless steel frets. That's all we wanted. That's the innovation we wanted.
Yeah, quality of life upgrades. To be fair, like, the innovation that we really want is just some different colours. Like, maybe putting different pickguard colours on as well. Like, this year's Strats come with a parchment guard rather than a mint guard. Like,
And next year you can have a tortoiseshell.
Yeah. So, and that's what we want. That's all we want.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
That's the innovation we want, isn't it?
And every 5 years, do a colour over colour finish with a slight relic on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you've got the license to print money there, haven't you, basically? But, like, that's basically, like, Gibson and Fender, you can have those for free. Like, that's your business plan for the next 20 years, I guess. This week's shit news is purely 100% purely based on the name.
I mean, and the price point as well, but mostly the name.
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't be picking on it if it had a better name. Basically, I'd be reporting on it as kind of like mid-tier news. This is the hot tone. I'm going to say hot tone because in Corey Wong's video for this, he calls them hotone. So it's officially
brilliant.
it's hotone. So it's the hot tone Wong press, which is like, it's got to be the worst name of the year, hasn't it? The Wong press. Isn't
it called the Corey press according to this?
No, that's the person who's written the article has flipped up between.
Oh, they've done it wrong.
Yeah, like
they picked the wrong one of his names.
Yeah, they knew it was his name, but they picked the wrong one because on the front of the thing it says Wong Press.
Yeah, it does. You're right. I see that now.
Yeah, and it is what it is. So essentially, what it is, they say it's a 4-in-1. It's a 3-in-1 function expression pedal. You've got wah. You've got volume, but then you've got a combination of wah and volume, which isn't another thing, despite them telling me it is. It's just the first two things put together.
Yeah, that's not a new thing. Also, who wants wah and volume together? Because you just don't get the bottom part of your wah then. You either have toe wah or no wah and no sound.
I mean, that's what it should be called, toe wah or no wah. That would have been a better name than the Wong press. I think you might have misinterpreted how that works there, Matt. Because it doesn't. It's not a combined wah and volume pedal. It's when you click it down, it converts from wah to volume.
Ah, that makes so much more sense.
It does, doesn't it?
It's not both wah and volume on at the same time, or the pedal doesn't function. It is either a volume pedal or a wah pedal in the same setting.
Yeah, because you stamp it down and it clicks between the two modes.
As opposed to you turn it on and the toe end is all wah and all volume, and the heel is low end wah but no volume.
Yeah, nothing. So you never get the heel sweep of the wah.
Yeah. And as the tone comes off the wah, you're rolling off the volume as well, just to make sure any of those high ends are gone.
Yeah. So basically, it's just a really shrill volume pedal because it only ever gives you full volume at the really shrill part of the wah.
Well, it's just a cocked wah with a volume pedal, isn't it?
Yeah, but with a cocked wah, you usually you bring it back off the full toe a fair bit.
If you're sensible. I don't know who Corey Wong is. Maybe he likes terrible toe wah only tones.
No, so how do you describe Corey Wong? Is the product video that he did for it made me realise he's older than I thought he is. He's definitely showing some age, is that Corey Wong? But he's really like a really funky guitarist. I don't know who or what he plays for, but I've seen him play a few times, and he's got a really good strumming right hand technique with kind of funk. He seems like a pretty decent player. He's got his own signature Fender, and he's got the Wampler Wong compressor.
Yeah.
So he's been making a name for himself, and for the style of music that he does, really kind of percussive, really funky. This is an ideal pedal because this is what that does basically.
Yeah,
but
the problem is a Wong press could also be his compressor as well, so he's not really branched out in the name either, has he? He hasn't thought it through.
I don't know how much he got a say in what it was called, or whether it was Hotone Hot One who told him exactly what needs to happen. I don't know. So, for those who are unaware of the Hot One Soul Press 2, this has got three outputs. It's got a tuner out, so I assume a dry through that you don't have to then attach to your loop, so you've always got a tuner. The standard output, and then you've got an expression out, because it can also be used as an expression, much like the flip fold that I did a video on a couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
But this also has got a wah built in. It's got that, yeah. It's got a sweepable cue as well, I think. I can't all of the pictures of the pedal are from the side with the
the Wong press on it.
Yeah, it's kind of front, but then also the left hand side of it with all of the output jacks. It's got an indicator on the side which tells you if you are in wah mode or volume mode, which I'm not entirely sure the Soul Press 2 does, but and apparently what he's done with this is he's finely tuned the sweep of the wah to sound good, what he wants from wah, basically. I listened to the demo; it sounded really good. It helps that he can play guitar. He's quite a good player. But the Soul Press 2 currently retails for about £95. The Hot Tone Wong Press is pretty much the same thing, and he's going for 170. So, yeah, and it's called the fucking Wong Press. We've been quite reserved in the fact that we haven't made the Wong jokes this time around.
Yeah,
but it's called the Wong Press.
The best bit is the mode. I have now found a photo of the other side of it, and the mode switch. There's 3 settings for this 4-in-1 pedal.
Yeah. Yeah, the final one is the expression that goes in the other jack, but it's 3 because combining 2 of the settings is not a new setting.
No,
it's just a slightly different switching method.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's volume and wah is just the same thing, because if you turn the wah off and don't bring your heel down, then it's the same. It's exactly the same as the wah mode.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it would have been more innovative to have the wah plus volume mode, as you were outlining earlier. It would have been useful, but it would have been unique.
Well, you could sell that as a fourth mode, right? But this this is the previous two modes, but instead of being off or doing that, it's doing one or the other constantly.
Yeah, you could have had wah volume, wah/volume, wah plus volume? ? I mean, clearly the least used option on the pedal, but you know what? It works. So yeah, we've got that for this week, and that is our shit news, and it shall stay that way because it's called the fucking Wong press. Right.
Yeah, I don't think we hyped that up quite enough.
No. I'm going to talk about something this week because I got a email poking me from Joyo going, "Oh, we sent you some pedals a couple of weeks back. Like, how you getting on with those?" I was like, "Oh, oh yes, you did." Like they were always on the list of things to do, but I had other things that were kind of before it because I kind of work in chronological order, kind of.
Sort of.
Yeah. Like sometimes.
How long did you have that Matribox 2 before you made that video?
Oh, the Matribox 2 I didn't have for too long. It was the original Matribox I had for...
Oh, was it the original one, was it?
A year. An entire year. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Shit. But yeah, like, so Joyo, basically, like the contact I've got for Joyo is like a really, really chill guy. But I think he was just like doing his job, following up on like, oh yeah, like how you getting on with them kind of thing. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll make sure I schedule one for next week because I'm kind of taking the piss now. It's been about a month.
Yeah.
And I asked in the community tab on YouTube when I first got them, like, out of these three, what are you excited to see? And overwhelming majority was play the gloam. Glome. I think mainly because it's a nice word to say.
It's got just fun in the mouth,
feel.
Right?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, good mouth feel. Gloam.
It also sounds a bit like a Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm sure I caught a shiny Gloam at one point. So it out of the three as well, it was the one that I was least enthusiastic to get doing because it's bass, basically. So,
is it? Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? I'll get it out of the way with, and it might surprise me, and it did. It's a bass preamp octave pedal. But
what?
So it's basically two sides, but you can't do them individually. Like once the preamp's on, you can add octave to it, but you can't have octave on its own. But the preamp side is basically really fucking driven. So it's not like here's a nice kind of like SVT sound and then like dial in the grind. It's just always fuzzy at a certain point. And then you've basically got two gains. You've got like what's called, I think one of them's gain and one of them's fuzz. And the gain is kind of like a low range overdrive. So it drives the bass end of it. And then the fuzz does like the mids upwards and is really, really fuzzy. And dialing that in and dialing just like not all of the full gain, but like dialing a bit of that in where it starts to distort the bottom end a little bit, like instant Lemmy tone. So I was happy with that because Lemmy's a ledge.
Sounds like sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so like I ended up playing loads of like kind of pentatonic bass style riffs because it sounded a bit like Lemmy. There's definitely some nods to Black Sabbath as well because why the fuck wouldn't you? But then the octave side, like octave on a bass, I don't think I've ever really experimented with it before, and that's got like a couple of options. There's like the octave tone, which is a really, really interesting one. Sorry, it's not the octave tone, it's the dry tone when the octave's involved. So you can like bring the tone of your original guitar back, like the original bass guitar back, so that the two, like the octave and the bass merge together and like kind of like really gel together. Or if you like crank the tone up on the original tone, your bass tone jumps above where the octave is, and it's like it separates them. It's really nice. And you've got like a dry mix as well, and then you've got like octave volume.
Is it a sub octave or an upper octave?
Yes, sub.
Okay, yeah.
And it's kind of digital sounding, which is like the tracking's fine on it. It's like it tracks pretty good, but when you add that and like mix it in, it's just like Nintendo bass, like really kind of computery 8-bitty bass, and it's glorious. Yeah. Cool. So you add that to the fuzz, and it's just like the dirtiest bass tone ever. So like I was kind of happy with that. And if I have to do, because like I record bass for most of the like guitar tracks that I do, like pedalboards I do, but on my channel when I can be bothered, I'll record the bass with that bass. So now I've got something that if I need to add a really, really kind of grindy bass tone, that will be my go-to for it.
Cool.
Yeah. I was really impressed. And it's like kind of metallic fire truck red, which...
yeah, is always a win.
Yeah, love that. Absolutely love it. I forgot to put this on the podcast notes, but I received a pedal through the post this week. In fact,
yes,
I've received 2 pedals through the post this week, but I think I've only shared the one, and I'll leave the other one as a bit of a secret until I do the demo on it, because I definitely will be, and that will happen soon. That's jumping the queue, that one. I'll tell you a little bit later, Matt. But the one, because I think I might have shared it on the socials already.
You certainly shared a picture of it.
Yeah. It's a pedal that came as a surprise to me. Like, I found out about this pedal about 2 days before a video about this pedal came out. And it was our good friends, Mr. Joe from Hello Sailor. He was always curious about modding a Mojo. And whenever he heard about Mojo, like whenever he thinks about Mojo, he thinks about me, because I don't shut the fuck up about them, which is fair enough. And he just, like, out the blue sent me a message. He just went like, video is going live in a couple of days about this Mojo that I've modded. I want you to have it, because I made it like with you in mind, basically. I was like, yeah, I'd be absolutely honoured. It's a massive privilege to be able to like even try your stuff. So like you doing this for me is amazing. Not only did he do that, he remembered one of my lesser seen guitars and modelled the whole aesthetic on this guitar, which is phenomenal. So I've now got a beautiful, and I'm using beautiful in relative terms here, beautiful snot green burst. Mojo with like clip-in options on it. So that'll be making its way onto the channel soon, and I might even do like a full love letter to this pedal and just shout out to Joe kind of video, because it's so heartwarming that he's like been a massive supporter of the channel and the podcast for so long, and like we've played his stuff and it's amazing.
I mean, all of his stuff is the highest of quality, and like some of the best customer service around. And if anybody ever has an issue, even if you didn't buy his pedal off him and you bought it secondhand, and 5 years later, like you go, oh yeah, I bought this fuzz pedal like fifth hand, and I've had an issue with it, he'll tell you exactly what's wrong with it, and if you need it fixing, you'll send it back to him. And he's just an absolute legend within the community.
Yeah, like fully, just he deserves all of the good things. And I've got to say as well, his enclosure finishing he's stepped up. He's stepped up his game as well. Like the finish on this Mojo is incredible. Because I've always liked the aesthetic of his pedals, like the pin-up girl kind of sailor aesthetic has always been really, really cool and really unique, and it fits his brands amazingly. But like the finish work that he's done on this is just like out of this world. So good. Yeah, and it's a Mojo. Like, who doesn't need more Mojos in their life?
It's a Mojo with extra Mojo on a Switch.
Yeah. Look, added Mojo, and that's Joe's kind of philosophy with it all as well. Like, if you watch any of his YouTube stuff, and I like highly recommend it. Like, it's one of the things that whenever I see it pop up on my like YouTube timeline, I'm just like always, yes, I'm watching that straight away, because like his philosophy always. It's never like, what's the sensible thing to do? It's just like, I want to put some really big components in this. How am I going to make that a reality? Like, I want to use some like Mojo components. Will it make a difference? Probably not, but it'll look really cool. So, like in his, he did one like the end of last week. No, it was probably about 2 days ago, where he modded an SMD DS1.
Yeah, I've just finished watching that, and it's just like, oh yeah, this component didn't work, so rather than like working out why, I just clipped it out and replaced it with this like giant,
much bigger component. He was already complaining by that point that there was not any space left.
I can't fit anything in. I've run out of these small pots, so I've had to put a big pot in. But this doesn't work now, so I'm going to cram some more stuff in there. Yeah,
and he says, oh, like this resistor is for like, it's a current limiting resistor. It has absolutely no say in the circuit at all. Let's put a massive massive brown carbon film in there. It's like, you do you.
Yeah,
you do you.
It's brilliant, and like adding a fuzz circuit to an SMD DS1. Yeah. It's just it sounds insane but brilliant. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, it's just like childish glee is kind of how I see it, like a kid in a candy store kind of thing. It's just the absolute sheer love for like making new, interesting, noisy things is just so inspiring. Yeah. And like the videos are really good as well. Like he's really taken to YouTube, so like more of this, basically, more of this. Loving his channel. Definitely check it out. I weren't expecting to do a little shout out there, but hey. Like, credit where credit's due. Let's talk about some more stuff.
Talk about my favourite guitarist of all time.
Yeah, I was considering, because we are exactly halfway through the podcast now. So I was thinking skipping over that and going to the other one. Yeah. But no, we will. We'll talk about Malmsteen because you love him so much.
Yeah, he's my absolute favourite. He's the reason I've got long hair and play a Strat.
Yeah, I mean, he's the reason why I enjoy donuts, because I'm like, well, if he can do it. Like, he's probably in better shape than I am. Why am I shitting on Malmsteen for being a chunky boy? But hey ho, here we are.
Oh dear.
So Malmsteen, pretty much throughout his entire career, has slammed like old marshal amps in the front end with a very simple drive pedal. He's changed it up a few times. I think he's done it with the Rat before, and he's used the DoD 250 quite extensively. Then he moved over, I think it was about 10 years ago, Fender said that they would design, quote unquote, design a pedal for him to fit his needs. Basically, they've done a Ferrari red Fender branded DOD 250. Which
I wonder what colour this pedal is.
Yeah, but that seems to have broken down recently. Like Fender are no longer doing that signature pedal. In steps MXR. Hold my beer. We can make a DOD 250. I mean, it's essentially the Distortion Plus, but without the clip-in diodes. They already make the Distortion Plus.
Yeah. So we'll take some components out of this and charge you twice as much.
Yeah.
And put Yngwie Malmsteen's name on it.
Yeah. And it's got Yngwie
some
Malmsteen.
Horrendous font.
I mean, that's the kind of Malmsteen font, isn't it? Like the kind of semi-gothic, like faux gothic.
Way over the top.
Yeah.
Just like everything else about the man.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's even got a gain knob on it, and that it's not just like the level because the gain's already maxed. Yeah. But it isn't. It's basic. If it's anything like all the pedals he's used throughout his career, it's a DoD 250, which is a like light to medium gain, semi-transparent drive boost pedal kind of thing. They're like I like them. They're fine. They're a tiny bit like something like a Timmy, but without any of the like the tonal changing on it. Like you get one tone out of it, but it's got that kind of transparency sound. It sounds really good with single coils, even like stacked single coils running into a like really fire breathing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, basically what we're saying is Malmsteen's doing the same pedal, but he's moved over to MXR to do it now.
But don't worry, because this pedal is the culmination of 45 years worth of developing a sound that's perfect in every possible way, according to Yngwie himself.
Yeah. I mean, here he needs an overdrive that won't kill his playing brilliance and can translate his precision picking at high volume. No, what it does is slams the shit out the front end of an already cooking amp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is like, considering the amount of gain going through it is quite an articulate sound. But that's purely because he's running single coils into it. And like their top end is going through it all. And so, yeah, it is what it is. 45 years development. It isn't.
It's not. It's the same pedal that you had for the last two that you used the original, and then you wanted some money out of it, so you went to Fender, and now they won't do it anymore, so you've gone somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, he's still got his signature Fender Strat, which is 2,200.
Missing huge chunks of his fretboard. What?
It is. You're not wrong. But they're also doing, if you look down at the bottom of the article, they're doing a yellow one as well. So they are doing the Distortion Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that they're doing a red one with yellow writing or a yellow one with red writing.
I mean, yeah. They look right. It's 135 quid for a 2-knob overdrive.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm keeping it in. It's staying in that.
Cool.
Like
that's my take my bedtime tablets alarm.
Indeed. Yeah. I don't think there's much more to say about it. It's standard MXR kind of fare, isn't it? Less is more. No,
I mean, I quite like the sound of the Distortion Plus, and I assume this is just that, but slightly less gain. And you know what? I'll probably like that as well. But like, it'll sound fine. But like, yeah, I'm not sure we needed it.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be. Do you remember in the like early to mid 2000s when they paired up with Zakk Wylde to release about 2 or 3 different MXR pedals with the Zakk Wylde bullseye logo on it, and there was like a phaser, there was maybe a chorus, and then there was an overdrive. And I saw one of these, saw this overdrive with the Zakk Wylde thing emblazoned on it, thought, that's going to be so, incredibly high gain. It's going to be like this, intense Zakk Wylde-y tone in a box. And then I saw someone playing it. I was playing like an open air, gig thing. Like when I was... When I was in my teenage years, this was, and we just kind of happened to find us we talked our way onto an open air event on a much better slot than we were.
Yeah,
whoever was running the band had really talked us up. So
oversold you.
Yeah, we were kind of mid afternoon, but towards about 4 or 5 o'clock. So we had a pretty decent slot. So we hung around this event because it was just held in the local kind of park, I think. But it was some local arts event and put on a show. And during the middle of the day there was an acoustic-ish duo. There was one guy who was playing along with an acoustic, and there was another guy who had an electric guitar and sang. And he played the lead guitar over this acoustic guitar guy's backing.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what guitar it was, but it was really kind of low gain, soulful, bluesy tone, quite mid-rich, really, really quite tasty sounding.
Yeah,
saw them come off
right
stage.
up your street.
Yeah. At the time I was a bit more. Well, I was a teenager, so I had less. Less to go.
You were more like
the Zakk Wylde tone rather than this. I would have loved it now, but he came off stage and he had one pedal in his hand. He bunched up his cables and had this pedal in his hand. And I looked at it, and it was one of those fucking Zakk Wylde Berserker overdrives. And my whole worldview had fallen apart in this one small interaction. I was that's Zakk Wylde's signature pedal. That's the thing that's supposed to make
sound like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to make you sound like Zakk Wylde, and that guy sounded more like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. And then I realised that actually probably it's not doing all of the tone. It's only a small part of the Zakk Wylde kind of tone.
Well, again, like the Yngwie thing, it's probably slamming the front end of an already slammed amp.
Yeah.
Which you can't do with a Spider 2.
No. And Zakk Wylde, on top of that, also has EMG pickups, which are also pushing the absolute shit out of whatever they're going into.
Yeah.
So you're getting this tone that's already being pushed and pushed again with a slightly bluesy overdrive. I imagine it was probably a tube screamer, some kind of tube screamer variant. And it's just there to tighten up the bass end, that by which point would have just absolutely shat its pants.
Yeah, it was crying, going, stop it.
Yeah, please, no more. But it completely ruined my worldview in that moment. It was horrendous. So I hope and I pray. I mean, I'm saying I hope and I pray that young guitarists these days hoping to get the kind of game that Malmsteen's getting. No one under the age of about 40 is listening to Malmsteen.
I was just saying, like, I'm pretty sure if you went into a guitar store and asked every person under the age of 25 who walked through in the entire day who Yngwie Malmsteen, their response would be, who?
Yeah, they might know him from some memes, but aside from that, like, no, I'm sorry, Grandad. What are you talking about? Go away from me.
Oh dear.
I mean, I have to say, actually, in the converse to this shitting on Malmsteen for being culturally irrelevant, I actually listened to Polyphia for like the first time today, and interesting stuff. I'll tell you.
Polyphia?
Polyphia with Tim Henson, the puppet guy, and
yeah, I've seen so many people play some of that, and I'm just it's overplaying for overplaying's sake. I don't know what like the rest of it is, but like there's the TikTok trend of like guys who've been playing guitar for 15 years attempting to play really wanky, just notes that aren't anywhere near each other on the fretboard for the sake of technique, and I just it put me off listening to what they are as in a band.
Yeah.
That's my only knowledge of them is that like that's the only way I can put it. It's just fucking nonsense. Doesn't really sound like it's in tune with itself. Random harmonics for the sake of it. The first note's on the first fret and the next one's on the 15th just for the sake of it.
Yeah. Like these are all of the hallmarks of the song that I heard. So the reason why, like, I didn't just randomly go, you know what, I fancy listening to some Polyphia. I was on Facebook. Like I was actually I just finished writing up the podcast actually. And like I went on Facebook sharing the link with yourself, and a post came up in Guitar Group where everyone acts like boomers, which used to be funny and now it's just actual boomers. But there was this guy in another group who'd shared him kind of haphazardly doing a bit of a Polyphia song, and it's sounding like a musical car crash. Because you've got to be good to do it, because it it's technique, isn't it? It is all technique. So I was like, that sounds really odd and dissonant. I want to know what the original one sounded like and how far away that was. And it was like it was very kind of disjointed and starty-stoppy, and you couldn't really pick out a pulse in this guy's version of it. But the essence of it was that Polyphia song. Lots of kind of almost sounded like it almost had like a Latin feel to the song, but with very kind of glitchy, starty-stoppy things. And as you say, between what you would call the riff, there was lots of tap, 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 harmonic, the weird sweepy tap, and just like interjections of incredibly technical and very, very precise movements, but like very almost kind of musically very jerky. But like it wasn't unpleasant, but there was a lot more kind of musicality than I thought there would be for it. But it was the song was called GOAT, so greatest of all time. So I think it was meant to be a bit wanky, because like the title fucking suggests.
But
I mean, it's technique for technique's sake, which isn't really that far away from Steve Vai
or Van Halen.
Yeah,
Steve Vai. Like they're all...
Van Halen, fuck's sake.
Van Halen's just tippy tappy for tippy tappy's sake. It doesn't fucking serve any purpose, does it? Widdly 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 widdly.
I mean, like 30 seconds.
There you go.
Of the song,
that was a Van Halen song.
There's the rest of the song that goes around it.
Yeah, then somebody else plays the keyboards in a different key.
Yeah, if you watch the authentic live experience. But like the Steve Vai stuff, there's lots of here's Lydian runs because I can. And Malmsteen, I'm about to play all of the Phrygian dominance, so get prepared. And to a lesser extent, like Satch, and there were plenty of other guys who really technical instrumental music for the sake of it being
technical.
Proficient. Yeah. And Polyphia are just doing the new version of that, so I can't shit on them too much because it's been around since the day that, like, even in the 50s and 60s, like, you get instrumentals like Apache where like they were doing in like it was more melodic, but it was because like electric guitar was very new, and that was like, here is the peak of me showing off shit. And then you had
but there is a lot more musicality in something like Apache than something like a Steve Vai piece, I guess. I wouldn't really call it a song, but a Steve Vai piece of music.
But I don't know, like, arguably it's because that's where the guitar was back then and this is where the guitar is now. Like, in terms of like the electric guitar, I know there's been like fucking flamenco shred and shit been going for however many years.
Hundreds of years. Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. So like, it's just the new generation of that. I can't be mad. So
no, I'm no more mad at Polyphia than I am at Steve Vai for existing, but it's not something that I'd go out of my way to listen to.
I can't wait until the guys from Polyphia are as old as Steve Vai, because like he looks weathered. Steve Vai looks really fucking old these days, and I can't see Tim Henson of Polyphia looking any better because he's quite a soft looking chap, like quite kind of androgynous looking, but he's got like fucking neck tattoos and all like really kind of hyper stylized hair and shit. I can't wait until that is fucking
on a 70-year-old man or a 65-year-old man.
Yeah. I mean, I probably won't be around to see that, but fuck it, like, let me see that shit. It's gonna be delicious. But there you go. So yeah, Malmsteen's released a pedal, and I was had a brief moment of madness. Yeah. Like, let's have a look what time we're on, because we essentially we've got time to probably do one more, haven't we?
Yeah.
As much as we should probably talk about the Strymon plugins, I kind of want to talk about the Mustang Micro Plus, because
let's do that then. Strymon plugins aren't going anywhere unless you
they're not,
like, close your software down and forget your password, and they're gone forever.
Yeah, I mean, if they stay on the document for 4 weeks or more, they get deleted anyway. So
yeah,
fingers crossed. Yeah, Fender Mustang Micro Plus. It's a thing. So at the end of last year, I think, the Katana, what did they call it? It was like the Katana Was
Plug?
it like the Katana plug? Something like that. I don't know. I thought there was more info in this article about it.
Katana Go. Katana Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Katana Go was released for about a month, I think it was. It was a really short run. And then Boss realised that the components for it were really, really short, like in short supply, and had to instantly discontinue them. Which for Boss is kind of it's unheard of. They're usually quite good at this kind of stuff. But I mean, there was obviously things at work out of their control, and they released a basically like a plug-in amp thing that has some of the tones of the Katana, but at the convenience of like a wireless dongle for your guitar amp, for your guitar. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fender released the Mustang Micro in 2001, which was largely well received. I think people said that it sounded pretty good, better than what you'd expect from like those old Vox Amplug things. But
I mean, that wasn't hard, was it? Those the Vox Amplug things that were around when were they even around? Oh, am I misremembering? I feel like there was something from Vox around then. It might not have been the Amplug. It might have been something else about like 2006, and they were fucking terrible.
Yeah. I remember seeing them in guitar shops when I first started playing guitar, which
Yeah.
I don't even want to say how long ago that was now, because the 90s was 10 years ago.
It makes you feel really old.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, so they're better than that. Like the Mustang Micro was better than that, but they had their drawbacks mainly. And I think Andy Guitar Geek was saying this, that there was no display on it, so you had to remember which settings were which, and that's just a bit shit.
Bit of an oversight, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, I understand why having a display on it bumps up the price, but it's just like, so they've made it have a display on it, so it displays like your patch number and a little bit of information about it. They've also made it so that the battery lasts a bit longer, which I don't think anyone's going to complain about, are they?
Nope.
But it's a headphone amp. It's just a headphone. I like it. It's not exciting. Like, what do I need to do to be happier about this news?
Well, I think basically you need to not be a gear nerd. Like, I think the problem with us is we want features, whereas this is the kind of thing that you'll stick next to the till in a guitar store that is like a local community guitar store, and a kid will walk in and go, I want to be able to practice at home, and my mum doesn't want me to turn my amp on because it annoys the neighbours, and they'll go, here's a thing.
Yeah.
Whereas you could go out and do a bit of research and go, okay, I'll get a Tone X, or, I'll get a Matry box, or I'll get a whatever the Hot One version was as well. Like those kind of things that would, okay, then like you can't walk around your bedroom whilst doing them, but if you've got a computer, like the Tone X is just so much more versatile and gives you the option of recording a good quality sound as well. Like, yeah. So I think it's just aimed at that market of people who aren't quite as obsessed with gear as we are.
I don't understand.
I would guess. Yeah, I know. It's hard to understand that there are people like that out there, but
yeah,
they do exist, and I think those are the people that buy this.
Yes, look, nigh on 6 years worth of doing a podcast weekly about the latest guitar news. Kind of makes you a gear snob, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think we were probably already gear snobs before you started this.
Yeah. Likely.
But yeah, it definitely doesn't help, does it? And there are people out there that just aren't quite as involved with the community, and so they are going to go, oh, it's got the name Fender on it, it must be a good piece of guitar gear, and that's all the research they'll do.
Yeah, the research is, it says Fender, so I'm sold. Son of a bitch, I'm in. There are so many better options, aren't there? Like the Tone X1 is as small, ever so slightly more inconvenient, but only by like two plugs basically. Like you can power it by USB-C, so it uses the same thing to power it that the micro fucking whatever it's called, the Micro Plus, uses to charge itself. And like incidentally, so does every phone I've had since about 2012. So like they're in abundance. They're like the USB-C cable is almost in every room in my house. So I could I could walk around my house and find somewhere to plug in a Tone X1.
There's 3 of them on my desk at the moment.
Yes, yeah, they are that ubiquitous. So
in fact, I think I've got one in my pocket as well. Yeah. I do. I have a USB-C cable in my pocket as well, just in case I forget to take one somewhere and need to charge something. Like, it's not like they don't exist anywhere.
Yeah, they are everywhere. But it's that kind of mentality with USB-C that they are so ubiquitous. So you're not really going to be anywhere that you can't use the Tone X1 because everyone's got one. Like everyone's got a USB-C. All you need is a set of headphones and a cable to plug into it. And I am going on record here in saying that the tones that you get out of the Tone X1 will be infinitely more usable and like feel more dynamic and responsive than what you're going to get out of the Fender Mustang Micro. It's like simple tone science. Yes, granted, this is retailing for like £109, whereas the Tone X1, I'll tell you what, I am actually going to check how much they are going for now because I'm
£149 on Thomann.
Yeah, so for an extra 40 quid.
Yeah.
Because at that price, you get free shipping on Thomann anyway.
Yeah.
An extra
if you don't want to spend money in Germany, you just pay an extra tenner and get it from Anderson's. But
yeah, absolutely.
It's free shipping.
So let's say an extra 50 quid, an extra half on top. You're going from something that's like they'll probably be fine. So I'd say they're probably going to be equivalent to modelers from about 10 years ago. So like the Podgo XT or like the old Boss GT series, like the older versions, not like the GT 1000.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like they're perfectly fine and serviceable tones. Like you could play those and be happy with your tone. But the Tone X is better. The Tone X, look, granted, the Fender has got like inbuilt effects as well. So you might get some chorus or you might get some like phaser or some delay or whatever. The only thing that you get on the Tone X is reverb. But it's good. It's really like some of the best amp modeling sounds available. And especially at the price. So I don't know how I could justify the Mustang Micro Plus. I don't know how to do it. If you know, dear listener, let me know in the comment section of the Fret Talk podcast group. Just post up about it and justify why you think the Fender Mustang Micro isn't wank.
And start your post with "This is why the Fender Mustang Micro isn't wank."
Yeah. I think that's probably where we should end the podcast for this week. Yeah, we're about time. So I'm going to extend a thank you to you, dear listener, for making it this far, because you're amazing. You've completed the podcast. Well done. Well, almost. You've got another about 3 or 4 minutes of self-indulgence a little bit here, where we're going to mention a super special thank you to our sponsor, affordable.co.uk. Check them out, affordable.co.uk. Just some of the most amazing, well curated as well, budget pedals. So yeah, check them out. Treat yourself. You've been working hard. Right, just drop a 30, 40 quid on a new little pedal. Something nice and shiny. And yeah, if you I was about to do the bit that I do after this. I've not done this in a while. I've lost myself. Where am I? Where's the script?
Who am I? What's that over there?
Yeah, I should have the last bit of the podcast scripted out, shouldn't I, really? I'm going to extend a thank you to our Patreon backers who, unlike me, know what the fuck's going on. And for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of that exclusive crew. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef DemonFX. We've got the trifecta of Erector. We've got Mr. Huge Erection.
Way.
We've got Mr. Mike Oxlong.
Way.
We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock.
Way.
We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. And we've got Mr. Jason Morton of Jason Morton 82 and of Pedalboards of Doom. He released today a video. It's been the first one in about a month or so, and it was phenomenal. It was about amps, and it cool. Had his cat in it, and like more cat. But the video was good as well. But definitely more cat.
But mostly cat.
Yeah. If you want to find me online, you catch me at BudgetPedalChap, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the other one, Threads. It's either at or slash, depending on which one. You clever people, you find it out. If you go on YouTube, that is the home to the No Talk or Tone series and the Board on a Budget series, which soon there will be episode 2. I think I've got the idea ready for it, but we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see. Matt, where can we find you online?
I am at heel_MattQ on Twitter, Threads, and Instagram.
Yes, you are. Yeah, I think is that where we end the podcast? It feels like it.
I think that's the end.
Good.
I'm not very good at this.
No,
you asked me to remember like 4 weeks ago, and yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. I'm certain it is. So, from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Mr. Matt Quine, say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Way delayed, but still good. It will be a tatty bye, and good night for this week. Rather be. Bye.
Bye.
I was going to cook alligator for dinner, but I realised I only had a crock pot.